I'm James Hamm, the Lone Star Dog Trainer here in Central Texas. I'm here with Cosmo, a 1-year-old pit bull, and we're going to go over collar conditioning, level selection, and the follow me exercise. What that means is that I'm going to figure out what Cosmo's working level on the collar is. So as we move around, I'm going to allow him to explore his surroundings. I'm going to start adjusting the level of the collar until I see an indication that Cosmo becomes aware of it. And he'll become aware of it in a variety of ways. He may have a twitch of the ear, he may lift his head up, he may close his mouth, he may start looking around. Anything, a shift in behavior. He may even stop moving altogether. Any shift that's concurrent with the tapping of the button is going to let me know that he's aware of it, he perceives it, but I want to make sure that he's not worried or concerned. I don't want any jumping, I don't want any stiff behavior, I don't want any vocalizing, things like that. So I want to keep the level low enough where he's aware, but not so high that he becomes worried or concerned. I will begin moving laterally to move the dog around and continue to work that level to make sure that the level that he perceives is a working level, because what often happens is we find a perception level, and then as the dog begins to work, that level will change. So we have a perception level where the dog becomes aware of it, and an education level where I'm actually going to teach the dog what I want it to do. And they're often a little bit different. The education level can sometimes be a little higher. All right, so we'll begin. Whenever I begin motion, I'll tap the button, let him know, but I'm starting again on level 1. Come on. So some dogs are a little sticky and they'll naturally move. So I have to let them get a little farther away from me before I begin working. Good boy, good boy. And if he gets sticky like this, then I'll move. Here. Very nice. So there, a little stiff. So I'm going to drop the level down a little bit. So right now he's working on level 2 of 18. Very low. And you'll see this is very normal for many Mastiff descendants, boxers, pit bulls, American bulldogs, American bullies. They're often physically very tough, but from a stimulation point of view, they're often extremely sensitive. So out of 18 levels, I'm operating on a level 2, and he's both aware of it and changing his behavior for it, quickly becoming sticky. Good boy, good boy. So there, he becomes sticky, so I have to create separation, which is why I moved very quickly in the opposite direction. Come on. So he's an example of a dog that figures out very quickly. Staying close means that little sensation goes away. Good boy. Good job. Very nice, very nice. So every time I change direction, I am concurrently touching the continuous button, and the moment that he yields and turns in my direction and begins movement, I turn the collar off. So he learns, off, right there, good job, buddy. Good job. That the fastest way to make the sensation disappear is to move in my direction. Making the circle from 15 feet down to 2 or 3 feet. This is the safest place for him to be. This is where he's most comfortable. And it's a nice place. Good, because nothing bad ever happens around me. Only the good stuff. Good. And I'll make turns in multiple directions and change my pace. Good job. Here. Heel. So it is not just static walking. Good job, Cosmo. Good job. Here. Good job, buddy. Good job. I don't care at this point for putting the dog in a sit. All I care is that the dog moves towards me and is happy doing so. Turn it on. Good job, buddy. Good. I'm not saying anything. I'm not telling the dog necessarily to come to me. I just want him to realize that when he feels a sensation, coming to me turns it off. So being with me is a good thing. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Break. Good job. One of the things that's important is that no matter what your dog does, you stay calm. Because what will happen is your dog will run to the end of the leash, try and separate your shoulder. If you have a strong dog, a young Labrador, a Shepherd, which often circle, many of the herding dogs will circle you at the end of a 15-foot long line, you have to stay calm. And if they begin doing that, you simply cut 90-degree or 180-degree turns to make your dog stop circling. So you can see in a very short period of time, Cosmo has figured out that staying within 2 to 3 feet of me is a really nice place to be. Good job, buddy. Good job. Very nice, very nice. And his level has stayed consistently at level 2 the entire duration of the exercise. The follow me drill generally lasts somewhere between 5 to 7 to 10 minutes maximum until the dog figures it out. What you don't want to do is work too long and the dog becomes now so tired that it can't really think or focus. It lies down and wants to shut down in the middle of the lesson. That's an indication that you went too long. If a dog like Cosmo is following you, paying attention to you, is aware of when you move, then you've succeeded in your lesson, and you should do this anywhere from 2 to 5 times. This is a very good drill, and the next step will be to work on place and to work on here, both of which are very good introductory commands to teach following the follow me and collar conditioning. Good job, Cosmo. Good job.